Welcome to Poland Daily Travel and our second installment of A Touch of Paradise near Warsaw. That's right, the Kampinos National Park. If you like paradise near the big city, this is your place. Our ranger guide, Katarzyna Mikrut, makes us feel at home in the park. We'll be finding out some more about the wildlife. We'll take a trip to the cemetery at Palmyra. And we'll take a look at the different kind of ecosystems. Nearly 40,000 hectares of forest. It's a big park and it's a lot of fun. So come with me and Katarzyna to Kampinos National Forest. Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting installment of your favorite travel program about Poland and one of the greatest travel programs ever made. And sometimes it's even watchable. I'm with Pani Katarzyna Mikrut, who is our guide today as we go through Kampinos Park. But I have one question to ask right now. What is it?
This is the biggest cat, lynx. It was reintroduced in the 90s. And now, if you are really, really lucky, you may meet it somewhere in the forest, but you have to be lucky because they are very, very shy.
Have you ever seen one walking around?
No, but my colleagues did.
And how long have you worked here?
13 years.
13 years and you've never seen one?
No, I was not lucky.
I have always looked, you know, every time I'm out in Poland in the wilderness or the wilds or the forest, even in Bzura, I did some long walks there. I never saw a lynx. I never saw a bear either. Maybe that's a good thing.
Maybe it's good because bears are really scary and maybe dangerous.
They can be touchy.
We are in Kampinos National Park, which is quite big.
Right.
Second the biggest in Poland, 38,500 hectares. So you really have to walk a lot to meet lynx. You may be more lucky to see other animals, like wild boars or...
the wild pigs you get a lot,
yes,
the boar.
Yes, not that much, but...
there are a few.
Yes, they are.
And, of course, deer. And
deer, red deer, roe deer.
Yeah.
And our symbol, moose.
The moose, of course, the moose is inescapable here. Yeah. You said that they come right up to, sometimes, to the front of the park, right? Is that right?
Yes, in winter.
I mean, to the front of your building. Yeah.
Yes, in winter they are coming here and they do the gardening. So it means that they are eating plants which are or trees which are growing outside.
So you have a moose lawnmower.
Yes, real one.
A moose lawnmower. Very nice. How many lynx do we have here and how many in Poland? Because this is a very special animal. It's a rare animal, actually.
It's very rare animal and it's endangered. And in the park we have only few individuals, we may only assess between 3 and 8. But for that area, 38,500 hectares, it's enough because
right for them.
yes, because they need quite a lot of areas to live.
Yeah, and what do they eat? The lynx? Do they eat the moose?
No, the
moose is too big.
Moose is too big, so they are eating some birds. They may eat hare. Or they may eat roe deer.
You mean rabbits?
Rabbits, yes.
Big rabbits.
Yes, yeah. And the deer.
And deer.
Small deer.
Small deer. Because a big deer could you know.
It's too difficult for them.
With antlers,
but
they could
in
get
fact,
them.
in park
these
we
are hands,
also.
Not antlers. I thought I was going to do that. Yeah,
in fact, in park we have also wolves.
Tell us about
they
that.
arrived here by themselves a few years ago, and we have.
Where did they come from?
From the western parts of the country. We did some genetical research, and it showed that they came from west. The population, the troop is stable. They breeding here. If you are lucky,
they like it here.
Yes, they feel very well here, especially in the western part of the park,
which is the wilder part.
More wild because people who are arriving to the park for the picnics or for walkings or whatever, so they stay close to Warsaw. So more in eastern part. Western part is more wild and left for wild animals.
Wow. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more about animals. We're going to move our location around the corner. Stay with us. Poland Daily Travel. Come on. Hello, everybody, and you can see that I am holding an ancient tusk of an elephant. No, it's not. You know it's not. Even a child would know that this is...
Antler.
The antler?
Antler of a moose.
Of a moose?
You have the one which belonged to the adult one.
This is an adult moose. It's heavy.
It is very heavy. It's a few kilos.
What is it, about 3 or 4 kilos?
Even can be more.
5 maybe, even?
Yes.
So about 10 pounds, yeah.
We may change?
Yes.
Or
are you sure you're strong enough to hold that?
I will try.
Yeah. Whoa!
It's really, really heavy, and imagine that
heavy.
moose is carrying on his head 2 of them.
It's going to build good neck muscles.
Yes.
Don't you think? You're gonna they must have strong necks. Look at that neck, actually. You can
Behind
see.
us, it's a young one.
It's a young moose.
The adult one becomes much bigger, and the one antler you have, this belongs to young one. So means few years old, which already produce antlers, but is still not.
It's not fully grown. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a question that a lot of people want to know: how old would a moose have to be to have an antler like that?
I don't know.
Good answer. I don't know either.
No, about 10 years.
10 years. Listen, before we run away from the museum here and go out into the park, I just want to say, look at this. This is amazing. And this amazing bird, which is looking at me in a very fearsome way, lives in the park.
Yes,
what kind of bird is it?
This is wild-tailed eagle, and in fact, this is a symbol of Poland.
That's the symbol of the country.
Yes.
There you go. And also the eagle is the symbol of the United States.
Yes, it's true. So we have something in common.
We have more than that in common. We have a lot of good things in common. And another thing we have in common is a great rest of this particular series in Kampinos. And now it's time to hit it, because it's a beautiful day, and we need to get outside and see some of this beauty in Kampinos National Forest. Stay with us.